We're doing live best ball drafts on Underdog Fantasy promo code SMITTY. So file on in. Let's go. We're doing a private draft. We're doing a $10 big board draft. It all begins right now.
From the FantasyFootballShow.com studios, it's the Fantasy Football Show live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
What is going on, good people? We're live drafting here on the Fantasy Football Show, doing some best ball underdog drafts like we normally do at midnight, pretty much every other night of the week. At least three or four nights out of the week we do best ball drafts, and I'm here for it. You're here for it. Where does Justin Fields go? Where does DJ Moore go? Now that we have landing spot for DJ Moore, that's going to make Justin Fields owners grin from ear to ear as this guy drops massive wads all over the field. Let's go ahead and get right in. Let me see if I gotta click this real quick, and we're gonna send this link out to everybody. We're gonna do two drafts. One of them is a slow draft. Let me go ahead and copy this link real quick. Hold on one second. Let me unplug this real quick. So the draft, this first one, I'm gonna drop a link. We have 3 people already in it. I dropped it on IG, on my stories. That's another reason why you need to be following my Instagram. Let's see here. Here's the link. There's the link right there. If you want to jump in this private draft, this is a private best ball draft. It's going to go all the way through the entire season. It's just me and 11 of you, and it's a slow draft, 8-hour timer. That is draft number 1. Draft number 2 is jumping into a best ball draft, okay? Go into the lobby, go to the big board. I'm going to show you and walk you through it right now. Jump in. Let's see here. What's up? Hope everyone's having a blessed evening. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Raj? What's going on, TMT? What's up, Brian? Okay, what's up, Liz? What's up, D-Class? Okay, so right in front of your face, the big board. Once you get onto Underdog, promo code SMITTY. Let me drop the link for you right here. This is the Underdog Fantasy promo code SMITTY link. There you go. Boom. Click that link right there. I'm going to pin it. That is the link that will get you onto Underdog. You better have already signed up by now. I give you this link all the time. Jumping into the big board right now. $1 million in prizes. I'm clicking the enter button, so make sure you jump in right this very second. Okay? 3 spots to fill. So this one's going to fill up very quickly. Make sure you jump in. We already got a $10 hauler from Harry Crumbs who says, I have an offer in Dynasty, 1.3 and the 1.4 picks in a rookie draft for Tyreek Hill. I have the 1.1. What is the best move here? 1.3, 1.4. I'd rather have the 1.3 and 1.4 because you're either getting Charbonnet and you're probably getting Charbonnet and Jackson Smith and Jigba, or you could draft Flowers or Quentin Johnson and Jackson Smith and Jigba, and to have 2 of those guys over Tyreek Hill, I'd rather have 2 of those guys. Not to mention Charbonnet's probably dropping. TMT with the $20 wad. TMT dropping the 20 spot. Let's go straight over to the
mashed potatoes.
Yeah, buddy. We gotta change this up here. Make sure we get the correct camera going. Okay, ready? 30 bills per second out of the new money Make It Rain machine. It's unbelievable. My brother Jimmy rigged this thing into being an absolute monster. 30 bills a second it shoots out. It's crazy. It's crazy. TMT dropping the wad on screen. Draft starts in 7 seconds. Your boy drafting from the number 8 spot. All right, let's go to the big board view and we'll click it. I don't know how many of you jumped into that other draft. I'm going to go ahead and exit out real quickly and go check it out. So active drafts, I've got an unfilled one down below. This is the one that I sent the first link out to. You'll see it if you scroll up. It's one of the first links I dropped. It's a slow 12-person draft, little intimate setting between 11 of you and me. And it's a real league, a best ball league. It goes the entire season, and that link is up at the top. So go look for that. It says, join my draft. There's a big old paragraph. I put it up there above. This other draft, the big board, we're going to stay here for mostly the whole time. Will someone tell me if that draft fills? And we'll go check it out. Here we go. Big board. Let's roll. Big board. First overall was A.J. Brown. What? You can't really have trollers in here because these are $10 a pop. Like, to troll for $10 would be crazy. AJ Brown. Huh. Huh. I'm a little speechless for the first time in my life. Let's go ahead at the number 8 pick. I'm gonna roll with Bijan here. He's down a ways. I'm not messing around. I'm taking Bijan. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna have a Justin Fields tracker. Fields. Let's see. Fields drafted, and then we're gonna put where they're drafted here, and then we're gonna put DJ Moore. So we're gonna keep track of where they get drafted in this draft. Moore. Let's see where they go. And as we go, we're gonna talk about these two topics because there's so much to go. I'm still shocked. Who's drafting AJ Brown at the 1 overall? Like, I don't know why I'm whispering right now. I don't know if he can hear me. I'm a little. I don't want to offend him all that much, but why is he drafting AJ Brown at 1 overall? Who is this guy? This can't be one of our guys. This is Ball AB, Balab, Ball AB, Ball Lab. Dude's dropping. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, we don't have to whisper. I don't think he's one of ours. All right, Josh Allen, Eckler at the 12th spot. Devontae Adams and CeeDee Lamb. I'm on Ross St. Brown and Garrett Wilson. I'm still a little shocked. I wonder if he's going to take DJ Moore at 24. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know if we'll have time. Home Depot. Okay, here we go. We're going to our number 2 pick. Who are we taking here? I'm looking at him. You got Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall. They're all very, very low. We got Barkley. Why not Barkley? I don't have a lot of Barkley shares. I did take Bijan. Wide receiver could be good here. Maybe I go, you know what? Let's go Patty Mahomes. And let the non-cute quarterback early complainers, complaining Caleb's get mad about that one. Let's roll back over. So I got Bijan and Mahomie. I like it. I'm here for it. Let's see. AJ Brown pick 1. It's crazy. What are we doing? What are we doing with AJ Brown? We know he's taking Hurts. There's no way. I don't know if Hurts is gonna go. If Hurts goes before his pick, God bless his soul. He's going to be so upset at that 24. I'm not saying anybody should go and snipe him. I'm very tempted to see if he will take Hurts. I almost feel like he'll go Hurts, Devontae Smith. This is a stacker. Someone's going to step on his parade. There, Devontae Smith was just snagged. The guy at the 1.1 is going, no! He's screaming. He's waking up his mom down in the basement. His mom's screaming from the top floor. What's wrong, honey? Did you spill the meatloaf? And dude's got A.J. Brown. He planned on getting Jalen Hurts and also Devontae Smith, and he's not going to have either one. Let's see. Jalen Hurts went at 19. Yeah, so this guy doesn't know what to do now. He has no clue what to do. At this point, he's lost. At this point, he's logging off. He's trying to get his refund. He says, give me Debo. That'll have to suffice. But this guy thought he was getting all of these Eagle players. That's why he forced it. Nick Chubb, okay. I hope this isn't one of our people. If it's one of our people, please call in. I got to know what you're thinking. What's the thought process going A.J. Brown number 1 overall? I've never seen it my entire life. Trey, appreciate the super chat. Chat.
To the moon.
Trey to the moon. Trey says, San Francisco, no, Superflex. I have Hurts and Lamar. Owner of Danny Dimes offered me Dimes and Olave for Lamar. Also offered ETN and Dimes for Lamar. In a PPR, I like Olave a little more than ETN if it's dynasty. If it's redraft, I don't think it's redraft because this is so early, so I'm assuming it's dynasty. I like Olave a little bit more. Do I like Dimes and Olave over Lamar? What do you guys think in the chat? Do you like Olave and Danny Dimes over just Lamar? That's a really interesting one. Lamar in Baltimore's a bust candidate for me. Lamar in another location is a potential home run candidate. You know what I'm saying? So it's such a tough call. part of me, I don't have any Derrick Henry shares, and part of me is always tempted to just let's go ETN to give them in one league in case I'm wrong about Derrick Henry. We're going ETN. We're going very light wide receiver shopping in this draft. I usually don't do this, but let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what we're gonna do for our wide receivers. Okay, so do we have we don't have a Fields. We have a Fields sighting. Fields went 29 overall, so he went at 3.12345. He went 3.5. So Fields went at 3.5. Wow. That's a good spot. I don't think that's too much. I think that's okay. So Fields 3.5. Someone tell me where DJ Moore goes. If DJ Moore gets picked and I miss it, let me know. Don't go taking him too high. We don't want to laugh, okay? So let's see here. We like DJ Moore. We do. He's probably going to go in the third round. Let's see. Did he go in the second round? He better not have gone in the second round. He didn't. Okay, he's still there. That's pretty good value. I mean, I don't think we're letting him fall too far, and I don't think we're reaching too high. So, right around Judy, DeAndre Hopkins, Cooper is where DJ Moore tends to go. Josh Jacobs, okay, Calvin Ridley. Maybe I'm taking DJ Moore. Maybe DJ Moore's falling to me. We got J-Dub on the clock. J-Dub is, if he's one of ours, he's going to take DJ Moore right now just to snipe me. We all know this to be true. We're waiting. What you doing, pal? Oh, dude, Trey, you're right in the way, buddy boy. You're in the way. What did everybody say about this right here? Christian Watson, man, that was my pick, bro. Oh, that was my pick. I'll take DJ Moore, I guess. Man, that was my guy. I thought I was going to get him, too. Let's do DJ Moore. Do it live. Let's do it up. 41 overall. 41 overall. So what is that? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5? 4.5. That's pretty impressive that both of them are falling that far. I thought for sure DJ Moore would go way earlier. Yeah, DJ Moore, Tony Pollard. Okay. So my team so far without going wide receiver until round 4, which is a really risky proposition. Mahomes, Bijan, ETN, DJ Moore. Not bad. Fields went 3.5. DJ Moore went 4.5. What did everybody say on this? Does anybody say Danny Dimes? Lamar, Superflex. Jackson. Yeah. Did someone say Smitty? That's one of ours? Smitty, it's one of ours. Uh-oh. Who did AJ Brown? Uh-oh. It is one of ours. I'm sorry, bro. Is it one of ours? Can someone tell me if that's one of ours? Can someone confirm if it's one of ours? I can't imagine one of our people would draft AJ Brown 1.1. I can't imagine. They'd have to be brand new to the show. Smitty, is Tua a moon man now? No, he's not. We have no Miami Dolphin quarterback moon man. The way they're talking. 4.5 points per game, says Hod Prime. Hotto says 4.5. 49 are dropped in the slow draft. Nice. Drafting right next to you, Smitty. Okay. Smitty, can you repost the private link? It's at the very top, bro. Just scroll. Actually, I can try and do it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. It's right here. Let me copy this. Hold on. Okay, so it's going to look like this, and I'm going to drop it right now. Boom. Boom, there it is. That's the slow private draft. Little intimate setting. Let's see how many we've got in there. Let's go over there. 7 of 12. A real slow 8-hour timer league. Not some kind of like a group thing. This is, people outside of our community. This is intimate. This is you, me, 11 of you and me in a draft that goes the distance all year long. So we get to look at it and say, oh, I beat Smitty. Let's see here. Let's go wide receiver shopping. I really would have liked a couple guys to fall to me that didn't fall to me. And I'm very disappointed, and I'm upset at a few of you for sniping me. But let's go ahead and do it live anyway. There we go. Mahomes, Bijan. ETN, DJ Moore. Really light at wide receiver. Man. What do I do here? I think I'm going to go. I'm going to go Kyle Pitts. I'm going to get that positional advantage. I think he's going to have a big year. I don't care if Lamar's not there yet. Maybe Lamar still goes there. Maybe they figure out something else. Maybe Atlanta gets into the 1.3 via the Cardinals. Who knows? But I'm going to go ahead and spread it out there. I know I'm hurting at wide receiver, but I got some plans of attack that I'm going to deploy. For those that are just joining us, Fields went 3.5. I took DJ Moore at 4.5. I felt like he fell too far. I wanted Christian Watson. I would have taken Christian Watson over DJ Moore, but Christian Watson got sniped right before. I still want to know. By the way, the phone lines are open. I got to someone can call and I got to test the phone lines and see if I fixed them. I don't know if I did. I don't think I fixed them, but we'll try. I'm working on it. I might not be able to talk to you very long if they aren't working, but someone can dial in and we can test it out. Brandon Ayuk, Hollywood Brown. I'm on the clock here. Jahmyr Gibbs. I would have contemplated Jahmyr Gibbs right there. By the way, even with my wide receiver situation, not feeling the RBs here, not feeling any quarterbacks. Even though it's a 1 QB league, I'm still tempted. Obviously, I'm gonna go with the Mike Evans approach. I'm pretty happy with these wide receivers considering I went late wide receiver shopping. DJ Moore, Mike Evans, not bad considering I went ETN, Bijan, Mahomes, and Kyle Pitts. I like it. I like that team. That team's pretty good. I like it. It's a good squad. Okay, let's flip back over to the board view. After my Mike Evans pick, it went Tyler Lockett, Aaron Jones, Dameon Pierce, George Pickens. Who do we got in this league that I recognize at least? I don't know which one of you are which. I just want to know who this number 1 overall guy is. Is this our guy? Why has he got to go, but he just belongs here? You know, he grew up here. This is D-Class. I don't know what we're talking about there. As a Vikes fan, I completely agree. Okay. I don't know. Can someone tell me who the 1.1 guy is? Avi. We haven't heard from Avi in a while. Avi, what's up?
Yo, I haven't been here in a minute. How we doing?
I'm good. I fixed the phone line. I can tell. I can see the levels. Good. We got the phone line fixed. I don't know what happens with my phone line. My phone line, there's some pros and cons to it, but it's definitely the best way I can set it up. But sometimes there's a lot of resetting that happens, and I got to go through the motions of resetting, and I always forget what I got to do. There's like 10,000 different things I got to do to get it to work properly. Yeah, man. And what do you think about this Justin Fields situation now that he's got DJ Moore? What do you think about the trade? Do you think Carolina got worked?
I think Carolina definitely got worse. I'm lowering you on my YouTube. I think the Bears, they got everything they wanted. They got a pretty solid receiver, definitely above average that Fields never had before. And he's going to have some more talent around it. We know he can run and everything. Now he's going to be able to show off his arm more. So, and they got some draft picks too. It's not like they got like the 9th overall pick too. It's not like they can't get more.
Okay, so hey, real quickly, Carrot Top's the guy at the 1.1. First of all, Carrot Top, I'm sorry if I offended you. I didn't mean to. I mean, I was being honest, but I feel bad is what I'm trying to say. But let's go to your team real quick and check it out. Okay, let's see what you did. You went. You don't need to draft AJ Brown at 1, but it's best ball. You can't trade, so I kind of understand. I understand. You shouldn't do it, but I understand. But looking at the rest of your team, it's not bad. You didn't do like a horrible job. It's not like you did the same kind of overdrafting across the board. It was AJ Brown and you got back to normal. And honestly, Chubb, depending on if he does have one more year left or not, that could be a good pick. It could be a bad pick, but it's definitely got a difference maker pick. Keenan Allen, I'm not big a fan of Keenan Allen, but you paired him with Justin Herbert. The stack's interesting. J.K. Alvin Kamara could be a wild card. I don't hate what you did at the rest of it, but I definitely don't think drafting A.J. Brown. If I were you, draft A.J. Brown later in a bunch of different drafts and take full advantage of when he falls and just draft other people, bro. With your, I don't know that I would have gone that route. That is definitely a tough. Let's see here.
I mean, AJ Brown's good, but he's not that good. We love AJ.
Yeah, just what I mean. Like Carrot Tops, you're gonna draft in enough drafts that you get a chance to enjoy different varieties, bro. So if you start forcing AJ Brown everywhere, you're missing out on the potential JJ and Jamar Chase and CMC teams that you could build. Like, I don't understand that. You can explain it to me, but I hear what you're saying. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I kind of made fun of his pick, and look how much of a stand-up dude he is. Thanks, Smitty. You're the best in the business. How often do you hear that from somebody you just ripped their first overall pick apart? This is a guy. Let's send him to the moon. Carrot Tops to the moon.
Yeah.
To the moon.
Hey, we all
What a
have
guy.
different opinions, and he's holding his, and he respects yours too.
I like him, bro.
That's what's
You
up.
didn't offend me.
That's what's up.
A couple of guys in the chat just disagree with anything that's not JJ or Chase at the 1.1. Yeah, I appreciate your ability to your thick skin, bro. This Carrot Top guy's got thick skin the size of like a wall. It's thick. Okay, here we go. My team so far is Patrick Mahomes, Bijan Robinson, Travis Etienne, DJ Moore, Mike Evans, Quentin Johnston, and Kyle Pitts. It's pretty well rounded. I like it. Let's see.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I've got a couple other tricks up my sleeve. I'm almost on the clock. Quarterback, I'm not going to go early quarterback. Or I'm sorry, second quarterback shopping yet. Zay Flowers just got snagged from me. I was very interested in Zay. But, we go to RBs. Zach Charbonnet is the 4th ranked RB on the list. He's down a little ways. He's down 7, 8, 9 picks you could see right there. He's, just a little bit down. A little early, but at this point, given he's the 4th running back down, he's not going to make it back to me. Given that I don't really care about filling positions, I care about drafting players. I don't mind that wide receivers kind of rule. I'll come back and get another wide receiver later. I need that RB. Give me the Bijan, Charbonnet, and Travis Etienne trio. I like it. I like it a lot. Look at that. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right.
No, that's nasty. That's so much upside. Both
Yeah.
players can be.
If I win, if I get first place, or even if I get like a top 3 money prize in one of these big tournaments, we're heading to Vegas. Obviously, I can't fly you all out there. Obviously, I can't board you all, but we will get like a lounge rented out and have just buffet of food. Just and it's in order to get in, you gotta. I don't know, you got to do some sort of like sign, some kind of code to get in. It'll be like, take a lap, code word, Charbonnet. Get Charbonnet. Okay, you're in. We'll have Terry stand there he's the bouncer. We'll have Terry sit there and check people in. Ask him questions like, what's a moon man? Just all these code words. And then that gets you into the buffet. But we're doing it. We're doing it legit style in Vegas. I can't wait. Or if one of you guys win it, it'll be amazing to see.
I know, right? Just one of someone in our group's got to win it at least.
If Breece Hall and Javonte didn't get hurt, I believe one of our community would have won something huge. I'm so pissed about it.
Yeah.
We had everybody.
I didn't own any of them because they got sniped so high. They were good in my league. I guess it ended up working out for me, but I got 3rd this year. Didn't win, doesn't matter.
Do you only play in one league, Avi?
I play in 2 leagues. One, like my OG friends, it's like a 12-team league, and then another's like a fun league I do for money too. So I have 2 leagues.
Do you play?
I have a few more.
Do you play in any best ball? Are you able to in your state?
In Massachusetts, I don't know. I might have to be 21. I don't turn 21 till next year.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think I could though. I just have to use like my parents.
We don't condone anything crazy or
No, that's true.
your parents can do it if they want, and you can guide them. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? We got 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers, a quarterback, and a tight end. Technically speaking, we got 2 RBs, 3 wide receivers, and our flex is the 3rd running back. So my lineup, this is my exact lineup. My lineup is full. Kyle Pitts, the 3 wide receivers, the 2 running backs, and the flex running back. And now I'm on the clock with 18 seconds left. Zay Jones, Elijah Moore, not really feeling it. I need a wide receiver, though. I go to my queue. I guess I'll just pick Zay because I need another wide receiver. I didn't feel great about that pick, to be honest. But it is what it is.
You think B.J. Robinson's like a first-round pick, or is that just like where you think like he can like live up to that hype? Would you draft him first round?
Bijan?
I don't know if yeah.
I mean, Bijan's 80-piece first round.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
He's
in the first round. Like,
I know him. He's nasty at Texas. I've watched him.
I have a video. A video was supposed to drop today, and I was working on it, but then when the trade happened, I didn't have time to edit it, so I'm still working on it. But there's a Bijan video dropping tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I love him. I just think first round could be a little high, but he could deliver that. I don't know if I would try to get him maybe second, but yeah.
Wait till you see my video.
Yeah, he could be. I mean, he's nasty. I've watched him at Texas. He runs so hard, and he's so explosive too.
Yeah, if you want him, you can't. I mean, unless you're drafting and you're like, if you're drafting an underdog,
yeah,
he's in the first round. But if you're drafting it in your home league with him being a rookie, I could easily see him falling into like the 14 range with Grandma, and and Uncle Buck, and and cousin Steven. You'd be able to get him.
He's like Najee's first round pick his first year. He's like that kind of hype.
We got ripped on for we got ripped on for that, didn't we? But he ended up earning it.
Did.
Najee's rookie year very much.
He was a beast. Yep. All right, no, I see exactly where he is now.
Man, I hate taking him this high, but I really, really like Sky Moore. I think Sky Moore without Juju. They could draft a rookie wide receiver that's better than Sky Moore, and then we're like, but they invested high draft capital in Sky Moore. Juju's gone. Sky Moore was utilized and trusted in the Super Bowl. You start to see his involvement get a little bit more, in the spotlight. And then now Juju's gone. Like Sky Moore could be.
Yeah, he could be.
He could be a moon man. He could be a satellite man at least. I really like Sky Moore this year.
He has the potential to, but I want to take the chance on him unless it's like really late. Because the Chiefs, they still got Kelsey. They still got I don't know. They don't have like that Tyreek Hill. They like spread it around a lot. I think they're just gonna try to spread it around.
They do, but
I know what you mean though. Like,
yeah, I mean, someone's still going to be the best wide receiver there, which is going to be nice. And I think Sky could be good. I mean, Kadarius Toney could be that guy too. I get it, but I really like Sky Moore this year, especially when we're talking like 10th, 11th, 12th round. That's where we're at. Yeah.
No, that's a great pick. I would take him there.
Yeah. We're pretty deep. Yeah, I took him in the 10th round, middle of the 10th. So these teams so far, we got our boy Carrot Tops. Carrot, I appreciate you, my guy. I really do. Carrot Top to the moon again. What thick skin this guy has. He didn't even have to admit that was him, but he has balls of steel. He has massive cojones, and he just literally said, "I don't care what you think. I don't care what mom thinks." Even though he woke his mom up when he screamed at the top of his lungs when Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith were taken before his 24-25 turn picks, he screamed so loud his mom woke up. She came running down, and when she came down to the basement, he said, "Can you take my empty plate of meatloaf while you're down here?" Handed it to her, and then Carrot Top got right back into his zone, and he started drafting. I'm a little bitter about his Aaron Rodgers pick. I was going to take him. What?
A.J. Brown is wide receiver 4 or 5. Like, he has the upside to be one, but like J.J., Jamar, like we know those guys are going to be a little better.
Yeah, you know what I think about A.J. Brown too? Like if I'm being honest, I feel like knee issues concern me. Yeah. I kind of feel like Devontae Smith is going to outscore him this year. In a weird way. Not saying that's something you should draft for or anything. I'm just saying A.J. Brown misses 4 or 5 games. Devontae Smith could play like a wide receiver 1 for a hand. I mean, he already plays like a wide receiver 1, but he could play like a a monster for like 5-6 games if AJ Brown misses time. His knees are, when you start cutting into the meniscus and you start having reoccurring knee issues like AJ Brown has had, it does pop up again. You're not usually going to see it never happen again. You usually continue to have knee issues because you're cutting away the meniscus, and
I agree.
Concerns me a little bit.
And not to take anything away from him, but he did have a few games where he had like 3 touchdowns. Like that could like go down. He had some games where he like went crazy. It's not saying like he won't do that again, but he's had a few 3 TD games that like boost. But he did it.
We're almost we're the tail end of round 11, so almost round 12. And I just took Anthony Richardson as my backup quarterback. I kind of like it because I think he could be a fantasy football. Not gold mine his rookie year, but like at the end of the year, we'll see a couple games where I think he'll have a couple like monster 3 TD games, and then we might see a lot of struggle. So like in best ball, I love it because you put a player like that on your team, you don't ever start him unless he explodes. So it's not like I can crap the bed with Anthony Richardson on my team. He's going to be inserted for me if he ever does well.
He's like the under the cover guy. Like he might pop up for you if you need it.
Yeah. I'm feeling it. Okay, my team so far: Mahomes, Anthony Richardson, Bijan, Travis Etienne, Zach Charbonnet, DJ Moore, Mike Evans, Quentin Johnson, Zay Jones, Sky Moore, Kyle Pitts. Feeling pretty good about it. I'm getting close to being as close to my pick again. I probably will go with wide receivers. Okay, I like Isaiah Hodgins. I'm going to go Isaiah. Yeah, 2 of my favorite wide receivers to grab like round 10, 11 territory: Sky Moore, Isaiah Hodgins. Those are like your wide receiver 4s that could maybe unseat your wide receiver 3. Or if you get hit by injury, Hodgins will save the day. I like him. Sky Moore too.
What do you think? Like Zay Flowers, Josh Downs, kind of guys who are good but like aren't like going crazy high. I want Zay Flowers so good.
I mean, he's quietly my number 1 rookie wide receiver.
Yeah, same. Nice. I watch him at Boston College.
You haven't been here for a while, bro. If you don't know that,
yeah,
you haven't been.
No, I watch some of the videos. You're hyping him up. No, he's nasty. His route running is crazy.
Hey, I just want to announce that Carrot Top's mom just subscribed to the show. So Carrot Top says, "Mama Tops just subscribed."
Let's go.
Yeah, buddy. Appreciate that, Mama Tops. Look at this.
Smash that like. We only got 35 likes.
Mama Tops in the building. You know, like there are people that could take a good, joke or have a good time, and Tops clearly knows how to have a good time. This guy's the life of the party at any party he goes to. I can tell. But like remember when I muted the guy that said he's hoping Jackson Smith and Jigba would? You weren't here, Avi, because you haven't been to a show in 2 or 3 years. It seems. I don't know where you went.
Like 2 months. I was busy with school, kind of like doing stuff. But I'm now. It's the
what's your major?
Crime justice.
Crime justice. Okay. Well, this is a crime. Let me tell you about what I'm about to explain. So, do you guys remember what pick he said Jackson Smith and Jigba would go? It was he was a Carolina Panther fan, and he was saying that he's hoping that he'd fall to like, I don't know what it was. It was like 30 something, and I'm like, bro. And so I hit the take a lap button. I put mute on the screen and I muted him and I was like, take a lap. What's he talking about? And the guy in the comments of the YouTube video is like, that's not a good look, Smitty, putting a man on blast like that. And it's like, we have a good time. We have a good time in here. Okay. We have a little fun. Carrot Tops knows how to have a good time. But I don't mean to rub people the wrong way. Sometimes I'm just, it's the style of the show. So. You take a lap. I have a take a lap button for a reason.
Like you're like the coach. You're trying to get us to draft players where they should be drafted.
Right.
Who are the sleepers?
I'm just looking out. It's Papa Bear at work.
I can't wait to get Tyreek Hill again this year. He's going to be like in the 2nd round somehow, probably again.
Johnny Edwards says he thinks it was 39. Yeah, it was just It was more. I should have said something like, that's cute. You think you're getting Jackson Smith a jig, but it was 39 overall or something. I didn't mean to burst his bubble, but it's not happening. But I meant well, and the guy was a good sport about it. The guy in the YouTube comments was like, "That's not a good look. I can't believe you call out a man like that." And it's like, the guy seemed fine with it. I don't know. I guess sometimes I maybe come off wrong, but I mean well.
No, you're just trying to like teach him something. You're just trying to like.
My coach yelled at me, bro. When I run around the track, he yelled at me constantly. Legs up, high knee, Smitty. Tyreek was a steal last season.
You know what I hate when you always tell them, you always switch an opinion on a player because like things change in fantasy. Like every week you like have a new point of view. People are like, oh, you have to go back to the same point.
Yeah,
of view.
the flip flopping thing. I get tired of that too. Like,
yeah.
what do you? I flip flop. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Like, I didn't love Garrett Wilson his rookie year as much as I love him now. So, am I supposed to know everything? Am I supposed to would you rather me be like, hey, look, this guy got better? Not to mention, you can get better as a pro. You can get like Marshawn Lynch. I mean, he was good in college, but like he got on a whole new level. And a lot of people didn't quite see him doing what. Man, who did you just snag? Somebody just took my player?
Oh, Michael Myers available. He's sneaky tight end. Gets a good spot.
I guess I'll go Bigsby. I got thrown off there. I had somebody ready to go. Let's see.
I think the Giants signing like Barkley and stuff was good for that team. I like Barkley again this year. If you get him at like a good price.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, what's my team look like? I gotta look at it real quick. I got 2 quarterbacks. I got 2 tight ends. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide receivers, so I need 2 more. I'm pretty flexible here. Let's go back to the private draft. The 12-person slow draft. I don't know which one's which because I have 2 of them now. Let's see here. Okay, this is in the 8th round. That one. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, wow. We got a lot of people. So this draft filled. This is the private draft. It went JJ, Jamar Chase, Christian McCaffrey, Cooper Kupp, Travis Kelce, and Sam is on the clock, followed by ASV, then RDJ Sports, and then I'm on the clock. So that's our slow draft. All right, Avi. So give me a prediction, Avi. Anybody else wants to dial into the phone line? Dial in, and we'll get a little panel going. A little panel going. DJ Moore, wide receiver. Right. What at the end of the year?
I'm going. So the wide receiver room is pretty stacked, but I'm gonna say wide receiver 14. Wide receiver 14. It's
respectable.
Yeah, the top 10. You got Tyreek Hill, JJ Chase, AJ Brown, Diggs. There's so many of them that are nasty. So I think 14. And Justin Fields, QB 3 or 4. I mean, probably.
Yeah, he's top 5. Yeah. I mean, I don't put him in. I don't put him in like a tier anymore that's below the big boys. I just put him at the bottom of the big boy tier.
Yeah, he can compete with them.
He's tier 1. He'll leave the top 5 more rarely than he will join them. So he's top 5.
I agree.
I like the Spears pick. Spears has got some upside.
The Cardinals are trading Hopkins soon. What do you think about that?
I don't know about Chicago anymore, but I think Hopkins is getting traded. I think if he goes to New England, that'll be a mistake for. Well, I'm a mistake.
Fan, but he would not like it here. I don't think. But Bill Belichick loves him, so I don't know.
Yeah, but Bill Belichick, I don't know if he can make a wide. I mean, obviously Randy Moss had a good little run under Bill, but that's an anomaly, and Brady's not there. After Brady, post Brady, it's like that's where you go to fizzle away, and they ruined N'Keal Harry. I really liked him as a rookie. And, we'll never know if he actually had something because he got destroyed. Denzel Mims got destroyed in New York. There's a couple wide receivers I feel like landed in bad spots and they never ever developed, and everybody just thinks they're trash. But really, I think in the right spot they could have done well.
Yeah, I agree. Football's about timing and rhythm, People don't
Yeah,
truly get that.
We'll go Brock Purdy. He should be back at some point this year. He could be ready for, some say he'll be ready for week 1, but I think Trey's going to get a shot at it, a crack at it, and they want to keep Purdy. They want to bring him slowly along so they don't ruin his career. But like week 4 or 5, I see Shanahan pulling the plug and setting Trey Lance up for failure. That's why I'm not putting Trey Lance on my bold predictions or any of my Moon Men lists. I just don't. I love him. I believe in him, but I don't trust Shanahan at all.
Yeah, it's hard to trust. And the 49ers system is like it's all about the other guys. A quarterback has to just be okay. They kind of don't let him loose. I don't know. They're gonna feed McCaffrey this year because McCaffrey's like he's not going downhill, but it's about to happen any year. Stayed healthy this year though.
Yeah. Smitty trade Hopkins to the Bears. I mean, that's where I wanted him to go. It still could happen, but it may be a little less likely to happen. You what?
Put him on the Giants, maybe.
Yeah, that's where a lot of people say Odell or Hopkins probably will be a Giant. I'm thinking. I don't know.
Or maybe the Jaguars. Yeah.
Well, they got a lot of wide receivers, though.
They do. Yeah.
Let's go likely. I got 3 tight ends now, which I always like to have in a best ball. I got 3 quarterbacks. I need at least 3 quarterbacks. That's how I roll. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 wide receivers, and we're in round. We'll be in round 17. My next pick. Okay, so I need to go some wideouts. I get to this territory. I don't know if Allen Robinson. I mean, he might just.
I don't trust.
Yeah, they don't want to get rid of him. Richie James isn't even on a team right now. Robert Woods going to 10. Or where's Robert Woods going? He's going to Houston.
Yep.
Houston.
He's going to get targets there with Brandon Cooks. So, but they don't got. I don't know. David Mills still going to be their quarterback. They're going to draft someone.
Oh, they're number 2 overall. They're going to draft somebody. That's for sure. Yeah.
I think the defensive players are the best ones in this year's draft.
Yeah, but you don't. You trade down.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they're at number 2. This is like the Panthers traded up and they gave up everything to get that pick.
The Bears, such a good deal. They still have the 9th overall pick. It's not like they dropped second round pick.
Yeah, I need to put. I need to put something here to indicate this is from Chicago. Let me do this. Let's see.
The Windy City. I hear they might want to get an indoor stadium. I wouldn't like that. The whole time. It's got to be outside in Chicago.
Well, Fields wants it.
I know. It's
All right, we're gonna put this. This is from Chicago, and then this one. This is from Carolina. What?
I'm just saying the Windy City. What happened to Mooney this year? Darnell Mooney, just not healthy.
Well, he got hurt. He started off really slow.
He's got talent.
He does. It'll shine again. It'll shine. You put DJ Moore on the other side, and all of a sudden Mooney's going to be, he's going to be back to what he was when A-Rob was in the lineup, and defenses thought they had to concern themselves with A-Rob, and Mooney did well. So I totally feel like Mooney can still do some. All right, here we go. Let's go back to the private draft. What?
The Dolphins are going in with Tua next year, right? They trust him even without questions. I
don't know why, man. I have no idea why.
Or Rodgers there with Hill and Waddle. That would be so nasty.
So here's that private draft we're doing. Again, Sam's on the clock. Kelsey, Cooper Kupp, McCaffrey, Jamar Chase, and then JJ went 1 in the reverse order there. So that's pretty cool. Thanks for joining that, guys. We'll do a bunch of private ones. I think pretty much almost every night or every other night we'll do a private league draft. And the beautiful part about it is I don't have to do anything commission wise. It's all done for me. You know, like, and I can do as many of these leagues with you guys as I want. 3 picks away here.
Do you not use like Sleeper anymore?
I mean, we haven't yet because it's just so much better. The Sleeper ADP is not updated. You can't even even draft appropriately. We'll do some mock drafts. I know not everybody's in a state that is able to do it. We'll do a mixture. What we'll probably do is a Sleeper mock draft with a best ball 80 or a best ball draft at the same time. Like once we get closer to like June.
Summer.
Yeah, once we get closer to June, we'll be pounding those out. Darius Slayton, Richie James, or Woods. Let's go. I guess I'll go Woods. I don't know.
The Sleeper rankings are crazy bad. You'll find like players way deep down there who should not be there. No reason.
Yeah, you have to go hunting and you end up missing out. You're like, you like David Bell this year at all in Cleveland?
So he played at Purdue. I watched him a lot. He's got some skill, but not enough to where I would like draft him like anywhere high. He's have to be like a late pick. Like
we're in the 17th round. I kind of like him a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, Amari Cooper's there. They still got Hunt, Chubb, Njogo. I mean,
Panthers are going young 100%, says AJ Lancaster. If they go young,
I don't know. Like I love Young. He's a stud. He's calm. He plays cool.
I like him there, to be honest.
Yeah.
The reason I like him there is because the offensive line, the coaching staff, like that's a little more important than having in the long term than having a wide receiver from the jump in a place that isn't potentially.
The Texans aren't going to be anything next year. You just want to get him in rhythm, have him have a good rookie year, play confident. So they're trying to make the playoffs.
TM42 dropping a super chat. Appreciate that, my guy. TM says, hot take, Smitty. Musgrave, the number 1 tight end, and better than all the wide receivers in this class. Dynamic vertical threat and high potential moon man. TM, I don't know if you've heard me, but whenever I talk about tight ends, whenever someone asks me about who I like as the rookie, out of these rookie tight ends, Musgrave's always the guy I always say, because I say this pretty much the standard line, is that these tight ends translate differently than wide receivers and quarterbacks and running backs. It's kind of like when wide receivers used to get 600, 700 yards and 4 TDs as a max. Rookie wide receivers never did well back in the day, like the Larry Fitzgerald days and all that. Yeah. And tight ends are very similar to the way wide receivers used to be. It's very, very hard to do something amazing as a rookie tight end. I mean, that's why Kyle Pitts should not be overlooked because of what the rookie year he had. Who cares about last year? He had Mariota throwing him the ball. People kind of just assume that, Ritter and him had a whole bunch of time together. They didn't. But back to my point, I always say this. I always say we won't know until the next year, going into their sophomore year, and that's when the value is, because people that bank on this, they hear this rookie tight end class is the best, and it is very good. But then they're going to end up investing, and they're going to fail as rookies, and then they'll be very cheap. Even in redraft, and especially redraft, this is how I identify tight ends as coming in their sophomore year. Hawkinson, that's why I ranked him higher than anybody in the industry according to Fantasy Pros, because everybody gave up on him, but I saw the promise and I didn't have high expectations, and I kept the faith he was going to do well. I think, and I always say this, so here's my line, is what I'm trying to say to him. I always say we're going to get into a place in their rookie years where we're judging them, getting disappointed in them, and then at the end of the day, it might be Musgrave that's the number 1 tight end, but we'll know that walking into their sophomore years. So just so you know, I always talk about Musgrave, so I'm very, very much not in agreement that he will for sure be the number 1, but just open-minded that it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be, what's that guy's name? I'm blanking on his name. Is it Washington?
Not Michael Mayer, right?
You what?
It's not Michael Meyer. Right?
No, let me pull up my tight end rankings. I'm blanking out on his name right now.
I like you have veteran tight ends. I never go for the rookies.
You can't. Darnell Washington. Darnell Washington could be the number one tight end. He's a monster. So Musgrave, obviously Mayer, Kincaid, they're all really good, but Washington could be the number one. Really, he could. Anthony Richardson, number one overall. I'm kind of feeling that way, Rivera, because, at the end of the day, let me get back to the draft. At the end of the day, bro, if you're going to make the move that the Carolina Panthers made, Bryce Young's deserving if you feel like he's the guy, and I love Bryce Young. But, to make that move, it feels like a bold move that you would try and pull off with that, Richardson, the one-of-a-kind prospect, best quarterback athlete to ever come out of college. Best athlete, not best quarterback athlete. He broke all the records, and he's just a physical specimen. Very raw. We don't know how it's going to translate, but that seems like the bold move you make.
I agree. He needs the tools and stuff, like in the pocket, adjusting the defenses, but he's got the upside with his strength and everything.
Let's see. I need a QB again.
Man, I can't wait for the NFL draft. It's coming up. After March Madness, it's got to be March Madness, and then it's like the NFL draft. You got to make a bracket. I know you.
Yeah, we'll do something. I don't know if they have them on Underdog either. We'll have to check. I don't think they have brackets on Underdog for we'll have to check. That'll be great if they did. I'm on the clock here. I'll tell you what. Sometime I'm probably gonna go Trask, but sometimes I draft Tom Brady as an X factor because a lot of people won't have him. Maybe later on they will, but these drafts end. These big boards end right when the NFL draft happens and they reset. So nobody else is going to have this. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Nobody else is going to have it on a big scale anyway. And so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It potentially could be something to where it's those kind of things that can win, a league. But yeah, Mahomes, Richardson, Brock Purdy, Tom Brady. And the way I like that is it could be Brock Purdy. He goes down because Shanahan, and then they call up Tom Brady and they say, "We need you to win. We need you to come in and win for us." This is from AJ. AJ, $10 holler Lancaster to the moon. Thank you, pal. Lancaster says the Panthers wouldn't screw themselves into oblivion if they weren't going for the consensus number one pick. Young, Stroud, someone trades the Cardinals for Richardson, and the Colts get Levis and are screwed. It would be crazy if, I don't know if we've ever had 4 straight quarterbacks go in an NFL draft before.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever happened to my knowledge. It may have, but I don't think it has.
This class is not good enough for that.
It's not. It really isn't. I think Bryce Young's the best quarterback in the class. I know people have problems with his height. I get it. It's not nothing I haven't heard before, but I do believe I don't care that he's Kyler Murray's size. Kyler Murray's not struggling because of his size. Kyler Murray's struggling because of the size of his attitude, which is huge. He's struggling because of his inability to oh boy, TMT just dropped a $20 holler. I gotta collect some bills on the ground. Hold on a second, bro. We gotta make
Let's go.
Here. But I like Bryce Young a lot. I think Bryce Young. I got at least 30 bills here. You're gonna get about a second of the rain machine, baby. Have you seen the rain machine, Avi? Did I show? Were you on the line when I did it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
this thing, the motor in this and the battery, this goes 30 bills a second. Ready? Here we. Thank you for the $20 holler, my man, My main man, TMT. TMT says, Smitty, I watched the 2.4-hour show today while at work. Made my day fly by, and I got paid. Let's make it rain. Appreciate you dropping that, TMT. TMT's the man. Seriously, to the moon. I love making it rain for you guys. And this new Make It Rain machine is absolutely phenomenal. Here are the scores. According to Underdog, the projections for the teams that we just drafted. The top team ranked is the, 3,000. Looks like 3,349 at the bottom. 3,300. Yeah, so it looks like this bottom team by La Kings. Let's go up to the ball. Let's see. No, where's Carrot Tops? Was that ball lab? AJ Brown. Yeah, it was AJ Brown. They ranked you 3369, pal. So wow. you got a nice little ranking there. I always rank low because I draft a lot of rookies and they never give me value for like Charbonnet and Bijan. Let's go through these teams real quick. Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Mac Jones, Jimmy Garoppolo, Nick Chubb, J.K. Dobbins, Kamara, Zeke Elliott, Clyde, A.J. Brown, Debo, Keenan Allen, Myers, Komet, Hurst. It's a good, well-rounded squad. I'd say, you definitely have a shot to be top 5 for sure. Top 6, maybe, even with that A.J. Brown drafting. But imagine if you had taken Jamar Chase or J.J. That's all I'm going to say. Joe Burrow, Deshaun Watson, Najee, Swift, A.J., Dillon, Justin Jefferson, Higgins, Burks, Schultz, tight end. That's a good squad. Let's see. DK's got Dak and Kenneth Walker, Jamar Chase, Waddle, Deontay, Hawkinson, Kittle. It's a good squad. I mean, if Pacheco works out, Walker, Pacheco, Dak, Chase, Waddle, Deontay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Hunt, Lamar, Stroud, Huntley, Brees, Algier, Brian Robinson, Tyreek Hill, Olave, Drake London, Pickens. I love the wide receivers. Freiermuth, that's a good squad there. I like it. If Algier, goes nuts, that could be a good one. Cash has Fields, Trey Lance, Carr, McCaffrey, Damian Pierce, Devontae Smith, Pittman, Kirk. Kind of a weak wide receiver crew for my liking, and I went late wide receiver shopping too. So I kind of understand where you're at. I think I did okay with it, but it definitely is hard. Bear has Hurts, Kyler, Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams, A-Chain. Kind of a tough running back crew, to be honest, bro. But, hey, you got a lot of rookies. Kendre Miller, Zach Evans, Deuce Vaughn, A-Chain. So, like, maybe you land one of those, and that ends up making you have a team that no one else has. Cooper Kupp, Mike Williams, Terry McLaurin, Gabe Davis, Mark Andrews. Not bad. Not bad. Overall, not bad. Hood has Barkley, Tony Pollard. He's got Danny Dimes and Russell Wilson at quarterback. DK, Jameson Williams, Lockett, Kelsey. Yeah. Not a bad team there. Let's see. My team. Mahomes, Richardson, Purdy, Bijan, Etienne, Charbonnet, DJ Moore, Evans, Quentin Johnson, Zay Jones, Sky Moore, and then I've got the Pitts, Okonkwo, and Likely tight ends. So, not my best draft ever, but I like it. It's a pretty good team. This one right here by 728, Tua, Bryce Young, Taylor, Henry, Gibbs, very good running backs. Diggs, Watson, and Jigba, very good wide receivers. So, at the cost of potentially consistent quarterback play, because of Tua potentially get hurt, you've got fire running backs, Henry, Gibbs, and JT. Fire wide receivers, Diggs, Watson, and Jigba. And then your tight ends are all rookies, and that's, potentially a tough road there. But overall, pretty good team, man. And they ranked you 2,500, so that they also don't love the high risk approach like you and I deployed. Spidey has Trevor Lawrence, Goff, Ramondre, Hunt. Hunt is your QB2. That's rough. I'm sorry, your running back too. St. Brown, Garrett Wilson, Ridley, very good wide receivers. Ingram, not bad. Jeffrey has Cousins, Jordan Love, Jacobs, Khalil Herbert, Rashad White, Adams, Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, Dallas Goedert. Not too bad, but. And then Kings, Josh Allen, Stafford, Eckler, Dalvin Cook, Mixon, Hopkins, Cooper, Godwin, Darren Waller. Not bad.
Pretty even league.
Yeah.
Pretty evenly.
Let's go back to the let me see the active drafts I've got. Yeah, I'm still in the same draft pick. Well, Avi, anything else before I let you go, pal?
Make sure you get Tyreek Hill next year and Justin Fields, those two dynamic beasts, and have a good rest of your night.
All right, Avi, appreciate you, man. Good luck in school. When do you graduate? How many years are you in?
I'm only in my sophomore year.
Okay.
So I have like 2 more years.
And your degree is in criminal law, you said?
Yeah.
You trying to be an attorney? You want to work for an agency?
Yeah. Something with like the government and like just like solving like crimes and stuff.
Yeah. We once you get your degree, I'm serious. I want you to call in and have a regular spot once a week, like just 5-10 minute spot where we try and solve a fantasy football crime together.
Right.
We break it down. All right, Avi, appreciate you, man. Later.
All right, later. Have a good night.
Smitty, can you go back to that big board we did where you said you would look at the teams where they're fighting for QB? I don't even know how to find it anymore, man. Fighting for QB dominance. I don't know where it would be because that was a random big board. It wasn't like one of the private leagues, so it would be really hard to dig in and find it. I'm sorry, bro. Not to mention my phone is acting up right now, and I can't even get it unlocked anymore. It's Does anybody know how to get your iPhone when it's in guarded access so that you don't, like when I'm doing stuff like this, I put it in guarded access. It no longer will come out of guarded access with the 3 clicks. And I can't restart it. I'm holding down all the buttons. I'm holding down the volume down with the power button. I'm holding down the volume up with the power button. I can't restart it for anything. It's locked on guided access. And I don't know, maybe if I call it, maybe that will trigger it. Let's see if I can dial it up. Hold on. Oh, this phone's dead. So now I can't even call it with this phone. Let me plug this one in. If anybody has a trick on guided access, let me know. If you guys have kids and you put it on guided access, I put it on guided access all the time. And it's never locked or frozen like this. All the crimes involve Joe Mixon. True. Or Kamara. Allegedly. Maybe I'm just particular. What did Jonathan say? You don't label your teams. Oh, maybe I can, huh? I never even thought of labeling it, bro. So like, what's something to keep in mind? Like how, the Mahomes team or something like that. You're saying I can label them. Let me go to completed. Let me go to my big board. And then what do I go to info? I imagine. Yeah, I can rename them. You're right, bro. I should be doing that. Thank you for telling me that, Jonathan, because I got a special announcement coming in about probably less than a week regarding a little tournament we're doing. And that's going to be very, very helpful. So appreciate you. Ada says, Smitty, an engineering student, everything can be fixed with a hammer. Okay. Yellow Boy, you're live. What can I do for you, pal?
What's up, Smitty? I heard Ja'Marr Chase got into some trouble. You hear about that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and put that on screen here and talk about Ja'Marr Chase. 1 second. Let me change this because I know that I know you guys want me to talk about it, and I haven't created like a standalone video on it. And some people give me grief about that, Yellow Boy, and they say you're gonna talk crap about Kamara and Mixon, and then your little golden boy Ja'Marr Chase, you just happen to not create a video on it. And let me be completely honest with you. Part of me probably does have some bias toward Ja'Marr Chase, and I don't apologize for it. I apologize for absolutely nothing. This is my talking head show, and I love Ja'Marr Chase, and yeah, part of me probably is a little biased toward it. But at the end of the day, I am pretty honest with these situations when I feel like there's something going on that I need to talk about. I mean, of course, and you guys need to hear about it. So if, like, let's say some hardcore evidence was released and it was out, then the first thing I'd do was go live. You guys know that. But in the case of speculative things, this alleged victim allegedly released all this his rookie year or released threats his rookie year and then pulled it back. And we never saw it. It was like, oh, if I put this out, his career's over. Everybody was a little scared. Never came. It just went away. And then all of a sudden now, here it is again. If I put this out, his career is over, blah, blah, blah. And it's on a story post, then it allegedly gets taken down. I didn't see it go up or get taken down. I just saw screenshots of it because it wasn't up that long, according to a lot of people. And so, like, that's all we have is somebody saying that I have stuff on Jamar that if it gets out, it ends his career. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, in all honesty and fairness, I think I'm being somewhat objective to it, even though I love Jamar Chase and he's the golden boy here on the show. I don't think there's, what am I going to go live on and say somebody's saying that this gets out and then they take it down? They're not even allowed, they're not even putting it up long. They take that accusation down. Like there's nothing to look at. There's no police report. There's no photos anywhere. There's no conversation anywhere. She did release one thing that said like there was some name calling, but like this is a fight between a couple, you know, like if we comb through everybody's fights and things they say to their significant other, are we all going to look like knights in shining armor? No, you know, no one is. And are the females on the flip side going to look amazing as well? No, everybody fights. And so like what she released isn't even like, you know, it was bad. They call each other names, but that's none of our business. It's none of our business. It's none of our business if someone calls someone a name, you know, in their private fight. So like to answer your question, I don't know what's going on with Jamar, and there's nothing substantial to freak out about. It's a little bit in the back of my mind to think, okay, if there is something out there that could end his career, according to his former baby's mama, who he says some people say it's not even his child, and you know, in the text it's something about like that's not mine, you know, or something, and so we don't even know what's going on with it. We have no clue if it even is his child. Is it really his baby's mama? We have no confirmation on that. So I just kind of stay away from it until we have something, you know.
Straight up, I was completely asleep on the incident at the beginning of his career. I never knew about it until tonight. My sister told me about it, so I called you. I've been kind of busy today, been missing your shows. So, but yeah, I just wanted to see if you knew anything about that, man.
Yeah, watch the earlier show, the 2-hour plus live stream we did on the trade. It's a great show because we're talking Fields and DJ. We got people on. We got people arguing. We got people, you know, it was a good show, man. It was a really good show. I got like tons of DMs saying, that was an awesome show, man. It was so fun. Just talking about two topics, you know, the Panthers, or two teams, the Panthers and the Bears for 2.5 hours. But there's so much content to break down. So if you need something to listen to in the next day or so, man, you know, hit that back. I don't know what to say. If you guys got anything you want to say on Jamar Chase, you know, definitely drop it. Smitty, check the Discord. I dropped the name drafts. Okay.
Well, on a better note, you know, my Panthers, man, we going to the top, man.
Well, I mean, if you say so, I think you got to be a little worried about who this quarterback's going to throw to, but I don't blame you at the end of the day as an organization, my guy, for getting it done. You know what I mean? Like if you were afraid and very, very confident you were going to lose the trade by not putting DJ Moore in it, and he's got a great contract. He's just a very, very nice wide receiver. I understand why you did it. I'd rather a Bryce Young or Anthony Richardson. I'm not as big on Stroud as everybody, but I think he's definitely got an upside. But if you felt like that you needed to do that, like who's going to throw to DJ Moore? If you miss out on this trade, who's going to throw to him? Nobody. So what good is he? So like I do understand why you did it, but I think if you take Bryce Young, it's the smartest pick, but it's going to take a little time, and you better go after a wide receiver like Hopkins. Like if you end up drafting Bryce Young and you trade for Hopkins, I like that.
I like Hopkins and Richardson better.
I'm okay with that too. And if anything, Hopkins is such a good like catch radius type player. Go up and get a football. Commands double teams all the time. Like he's used to that. He'll face double teams because he'll be the only wide receiver. He's used to that. He's also used to catching the football from a quarterback on the run. So Hopkins in Chicago, that might not happen anymore, but he still could. Or Hopkins with a running quarterback like Anthony Richardson or Danny Dimes in New York. Hopkins is a golden fit for any of those three teams or wherever Richardson goes because of the mobility factor of the quarterback and the.
Straight up. What you think about Terrence Marshall? You think he can step up this year, man? He young.
Terrence Marshall, bro, I forgot he was even in the league. Yellow boy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that. I'm sorry if that burns to hear, but you said his name and I for a second I went like this. He's Terrence Marshall's in the league still. Is he really?
Right.
Are you messing with me?
Yeah. No. He was on the roster last year.
Bro, I never knew. I do this for a living, and I didn't even know if Terrence Marshall was in the league anymore.
He was getting like
I'm serious.
3 fantasy points per game.
Let's look up Terrence Marshall's game log. I'm seriously like I don't remember seeing him at all. I watch every game too. I know that burns to hear, bro. Does anybody else like? Am I the only one? I'm a professional. This is what I do for a living, and I don't even know what's going on with Terrence Marshall. Marshall is a super duper sleeper, says TM. Smitty, check the DMs. Okay, rock out. Appreciate you, my guy. Okay, let's look up Terrence Marshall. I don't remember him playing a game last year. What did he do? 490.
He put up like
490.
2.5 points.
Yeah, he played. He got some games. He got some high targets. 9 targets in week 8, 6 targets in week 9. Good Lord. I know. I mean, in this offense with these quarterbacks, he was catching half of them, maybe. So you just didn't know he was getting targets.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm halfway joking with you, but like I literally didn't remember any of his games. I mean, I know he's on the team, but I honestly feel like he may be. What's his contract? He was so he's going into his 3rd year, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think. Is anybody on Terrence Marshall?
We need him this year.
Marshall Matthews.
Him and another veteran.
Laviska, number 1 Carolina wide receiver. Laviska.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Don't do us like that, chat bro.
But, hey, here's the thing. You get Bryce Young. You get Anthony Richardson. People are going to want to play with Anthony Richardson. So if you hit the free agent market, right, you go look at Juju. You go look at – I don't think Odell Beckham's going anywhere that's not, like, championship ready because Odell wants a ring. He's chasing a ring. But maybe. You never know. Maybe he loves Richardson's game. But I think Juju, Robert Woods would have been a good potential add. These aren't, like, league winner guys. But, I think Richie James is okay to add. I need an iPhone tech to call up because my iPhone's locked. It's on guided access, and the 3 clicks on the side is not undoing it.
I'm Android, man.
And
I can't afford no iPhone.
I can't even reset it, Yellow Boy. I can't even restart it. I'm holding down all the different buttons. Usually it's the top volume button with the power button. I'm holding it down. It's not restarting it. If I double click or if I triple click on the side, it doesn't do anything. I need an iPhone expert to call in right now. I feel like I'm a pretty gadget inclined person. I deal with technology and gadgets all day long. I know what I'm doing with it, and I can't even restart it. I'm thinking if I call it, I'm charging my other phone here, which died. I'm thinking if I call it, maybe we'll unlock it or something. It'll restart it or reset it or something like that. Yellow Boy, you got anything else? You got anything? Let me ask you this, Yellow Boy. I've been asking everybody that's called in.
Yes, sir.
DJ Moore, rank him for all wide receivers, fantasy football 2023. give me a number, like wide receiver 14, wide receiver 13, wide receiver 14.
I give him 15 to 18.
Yeah. It's not out of battery. It's got 89% fully it's not even, it's got a full bar of battery. It's 89%. It's locked. Man.
Well, I'll be tuning in with you, Smitty.
All right, Yellow Boy, appreciate you, man. Call in anytime. Listen to that show if you got time tonight. You know, if you let Smitty tuck you in like so many other of my followers, they say, Smitty, I go to bed at night with you whispering sweet yellings in my ear. Yellow Boy, listen to the show. It's a good time. All right, appreciate you, man.
All right, Smitty, you be cool, man.
Yeah, later. All right, let's see. I bet you if I call it, something's going to happen. It's going to trigger something. Try plugging it in. I did. I've been plugging it in. We were using it the whole time. Can't restart it. Use FaceTime ID on an iPhone with FaceTime ID. Turn on, double click the side button, then unlock it with Face ID. Double click. How do you unlock it with Face ID, bro? I got my face out. I'm swiping up. Nothing's happening. It's unguided access. Let's try calling it. Appreciate it. I might try. I mean, I've been reading that same line. I'm like, how am I supposed to use Face ID? It's locked. Okay, I'm gonna ring it up. You like my ringtone? It's my ringtone. Man, Rockout, you probably feel really special right now. Or I'm sorry, Rockout, the Bruce, you got to feel pretty special right now. You are my ringtone. Your mother and you are my ringtone. It's locked. David, you better be an iPhone tech. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show, David. You better be an iPhone tech.
I do have an iPhone, Smitty, but the tech part, I'm kind of slacking at.
Press and quickly release the volume up button. Okay, hold on. Let's read Russell real quickly. Let's read Russell. Russell, if you get this right, I'm going to give you a free 2023 content membership on the fantasyfootballshow.com. Okay, press and quickly release the volume up button. Press and quickly release the volume down button. Press and hold the side button. When the Apple logo appears, release the side button. Okay. Doing it. Nothing yet. Oh, bro, I've been holding down all the buttons. Russell. Call in right now, Russell. Russell, you maniac. You absolute beast. I don't even hold your completely decked out Niner gear that you got on and behind you against you. You are a beautiful, beautiful man, Russell. You are a beautiful, beautiful man. That was such a crazy... Wow. I'm impressed, Russell. I'm so impressed. Now let's see here. I gotta remember my code here. We're back. Can we get...
Mashed potatoes!
Yeah, buddy. I just want to say thanks to Russell. Russell, what a lifesaver. I don't know how I was going to check my DMs. Rockout said he sent me a DM. I didn't know how I was going to watch, anything on my phone tonight because your boy Smitty, I Netflix on my phone a lot of the time. I didn't know what I was going to do because I couldn't restart my phone. No plugging it in didn't help. No holding down the power button didn't help. No holding down the power button and the volume up didn't help. No holding down the power button and the volume down button didn't help. I even read you can click multiple times on these buttons, then hold down the power button. It didn't help. No, this beautiful man right here, this beautiful, beautiful man right here, Russell, said click the up button once and let go real quickly. Click the down button on the volume and let go real quickly, and then hold the side power button until you see the Apple icon. It resets it from unescapable guided access mode. Russell, you absolute machine. Guess we ain't getting that 23 package. Oh, call it again, Russell. Call it again. I was ranting over there, and then Mike even switched, and God, what an animal! What an animal! Big brain in the red and gold. Smitty, I had instructions in the chat before. It says D-Town. D-Town. Hold on. D-Town. Let's see if D-Town said it first. Well, you got to rain on Russell's parade. This is Russell's biggest moment of his life. David, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, David, thank you. Hold on one second. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Who's this? Who's this?
It's Russ.
Russ, appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Did you look this
up? There's guys out there that are mad. Well, no. What's funny is I don't even have an iPhone, but I have kids that have iPads. We have 3 fucking iPads, and so I know how to do this stuff now.
Yeah.
That's why there's guys out there that are mad right now. Sorry that I cussed. I'll cut that out. But there's guys on the chat right now that are mad that they answered it first. I don't know why they're telling you, but not my problem.
Not my problem. I love it, bro. Hey, can you email me real quickly on Smitty at and the Fantasy Football Show. Email me real quick. Email me real quick.
Yeah.
And once yeah.
I just came in from shoveling snow because Bismarck, North Dakota's it's another blizzard. But has anybody said anything about how good your dome looks tonight, bro? No hat on, just straight dome.
Yeah, we bake it, bro.
I don't think I've ever seen this before, bro.
Yeah, we know the hair is receding a little bit, but we do it live. We're fine.
Well, you know what's nice? You got a nice bald head. I got a nice. Oh shit! I did the F-bomb. Somebody's commenting on it. My bad.
That's right.
So I got a messed up head, bro. So I can't be doing the bald head thing. I look like Woody Harrelson from Natural Born Killers.
That's right, bro. That's right. Hey, appreciate that, by the way. Where's this D-Town? D-Town did say it. Did somebody else say it too? I can't give it to everybody. D-Town, email me real quick. D-Town, email me real quick. Smitty at the Fantasy Football Show. Tell me when you sent your email, Russ. I'm gonna put you in the.
One last thing, just to say, like this big trade today that happened, man, that's good news for a lot of people. I get your skepticism with the Carolina Panthers and what they're going to do for receiver now, but you know what? DJ Moore deserved a quarterback. Justin Fields deserved a quarterback. This is like real good news, man. And what they do with that number 9 pick, they might double up on quarterback or grab the running back. You never know.
You know what I wish the Arizona Cardinals would do? Double up on quarterback, but they won't because they've been talking up how much they love Kyler so much. I just, it's probably not going to happen.
You can only hope for the best with that contract and that weird ass coach that coach, man. I'm not trying to be a hater in the NFC West, but that coach that's interesting.
Hey, Russ, I appreciate it. I don't know what I would have done tonight because I would have had to gone into this. Look, I'm definitely not one of those people that doesn't know how to operate technology. Like look at my studio. I live in technology. I'm an IT support guru. And I looked this up, and I didn't. And D-Town, you did say it as well. So D-Town, email me right now. When I hit the up and down buttons, based on the instructions, it was you hit them rapidly. Is what the instructions that I found on the support forum. It was hit the up and down arrows a couple times rapidly, then hold down the button, and that didn't do it. When I hit it once, and did it, boom. So appreciate you helping me troubleshoot that. I would have sat here all night pissed off and then had to go into a store and be like, can you restart my phone?
Hey man, there's nothing worse than those stores. because they were very condescending about that crap.
Yeah. All right, bro. Appreciate you
All right,
very
bro.
much. Did you?
Yes, sir. Have
yeah.
a good. I'll get you. I'll send you something later. No problem.
Yeah. Send me an email later. All right. Appreciate you, pal.
Appreciate it. Later.
Let's see here. D-Town says he cussed. Now it's mine. It's all right. Ada, appreciate you. David, you're still there. David, I'm sorry. David, what's going on?
No, you good.
Poor David.
Congratulations.
He's sitting
Anyway.
here while I'm
Big deal,
troubleshooting my
man.
phone. I'm sorry, David.
No, you good, brother. Hey, just want to let you know, man. I just got back from the gym, and while I was in the gym, I was listening to the local radio station, the sports station here in Charlotte. And word is that they're talking about the Panthers front office, man. They're actually open to moving back one spot with Houston if they want to move up, because they have a couple of quarterbacks that they like.
Yeah, they don't know what to do. Maybe they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They clearly by the trade they made, they kind of proved they don't know what to do, or they don't know what they're doing. So it's possible. I'm at the gym too, by the way, David, right now, pumping iron. I think, I think you're right. It's probably something that they might consider. And I went over this on the show earlier. I don't know if you're saying that's what you heard on my show too, but during the 2.5 hour show when we broke down this whole trade, someone asked me, I forget who it was. I think the same guy that thought Jackson Smith and Jigba could go 39 maybe in Fairy Tale Land. And we're like, dude, he's not going to 39 overall. He's going in the top 15, top 12. But he said, is there a world where they trade down to the Colts number 4? And I was like, no, because you might get screwed and end up having Levis. I'm not saying Levis can't be the best quarterback of the group. He could, but odds are he won't be. And you wouldn't make this big, bold move to just move down and miss your quarterback. So I said, no way. I said the most I could see is a trade down one spot. If maybe Houston was like, crap, they were hoping the Bears maybe didn't move it. But crap, now we're scared that our guy's going to go. So we'll move up to the 1. And it won't be a huge compensation, but it would be a pretty nice little piece for the Panthers to try and maybe replace that wide receiver. Maybe they could get a Zay Flowers with that move down somehow. But bottom line is that's the only thing I could see happening. A move down to 2, yeah. On the clock, I could see it happening 2 more than anything. Like the Carolina Panthers are on the clock, and then there's an announcement. The Texans move up to the 1 pick so they can get their for sure guy. So yeah, I agree that that's possible, but only that trade down, nothing else.
Yeah. Well, as I was sitting there, man, working out and just thinking of everything that's gone on today, and was just kind of able to process everything and let it sink in. Dude, as a Panthers fan, man, I'm just not super excited about everything that we had to give up, particularly for this draft class, man. It's not like next year where there's one quarterback that sets himself apart from everybody else. There's not one this year that I felt now like going to give everything that we have, because he's so much better than the next one.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what I'm having a hard time with.
Well,
A lot
I mean,
of Panthers fans are.
the way I look at it is like, if I'm in a fantasy draft and I get the number 1 pick, I'm not somebody that loves to have the decision made for me. Like, I'll take whichever receiver you don't want. I like to make the call. So, like, personally, I would trade up to the 1 if it didn't cost me an arm and a leg, but it might. Jonathan W. gifting an exclusive membership. It went to Kevin. Kevin's excited about it. Jonathan, appreciate you, my guy, being such a generous dude here on the channel. And we're super glad to have you, Jonathan, on the channel. Thank you. And Kevin, go enjoy that. You drop some exclusive emojis, pal. You now got them. You got access to the whole lot of them. Apologies for the F-bombs. You know what's funny is, Russell, like you earned your. Okay, so let me put this out there. The algorithm, the YouTube rules in November, they cracked down hardcore on swearing. Hardcore. Like, if someone said one curse word, like not even the most crazy one, they would limit the monetization of that video. And I'm talking like someone could just say like shit one time, and it would boom, the video would be limited monetization. It costs you a lot of money in the grand scheme when there's every video's got limited monetization. And so, sometimes a video can gain, it fluctuates. Like every video is different. It could be $10, it could be $25, it could be $50. You get a monetization in that video. It could be $100, it could be $300, over the course of the length of the whole video. It could be more than that. It's actually a costly proposition. So they crack down on it. A lot of people don't care about it or don't even realize, because I'm on that stuff, and they did lighten it back up again. So you can drop occasional swear words. I don't think I'm going to just make it open season on dropping bombs on the channel, because I don't know. I don't think it brings in the best of the best. It brings in a lot of rough people when you allow the people to be crazy in the chat. But if it happens, it happens. It's not the biggest deal, anymore, which is nice. And I'm hesitant to even say that and announce that, because I want people then to start saying, okay, now I can just call in and drop bombs left and right. But like it never offended me. I never got upset about it. But the funny part about Russell is, when you were dropping the bombs and you were like, oh shit, I'm sorry, you were cussing as you were apologizing. Like that, like Russell, you don't even realize what's coming out of your mouth. Like this guy dropping F-bombs and then apologizing, dropping almost F-bombs, apologizing. Like, it was hilarious. But Russell, I appreciate you. You more than earned your keep tonight. You can do whatever you want at this point. You can call in and sing an F-bomb song for all we care. So I appreciate what you did. Same thing. Ada, I'm sorry if I didn't see your message either. D-Town, I'm sorry if you guys said it first as well. As Russell said, not his problem. Not his problem. Anyway, hey guys, I'm gonna call it a night. David, any final words?
No, I appreciate it, Smitty. Have a good night, brother.
Yeah, all right, guys, appreciate you. David's the man. David to the moon. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, drafting with me, dropping bombs. Hour and 30-minute show, not too bad, not too shabby. If you're new to the channel, please hit the thumb up button. 83 of you still watching. Please subscribe if you're new. I go live not only like every other night at midnight. This is the least of what we do. We're live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, every single Monday through Friday. Doesn't matter if I'm sick, doesn't matter if I'm on vacation, doesn't matter if it's Christmas Eve. I don't care. This is my job. I work for you. I owe you this. Okay? So Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I also I walk into the studio, I fire up all the lights, I get in here, I get everything going, and I go live whenever news breaks. So if you're new to this channel and you don't realize how important that part is, if something happens with A-Rod, you just come to my channel, and if I'm not live right away, you wait, you refresh, and I'll be live, and we break down every single piece of big breaking news on this channel. And we're also, like I said, live every other midnight or so. Rock out. I'm sorry. Rock out. Hold on. Rock out. Let's see. Rock out. Rock out's probably dropping a beat here. Here we go. Rock out.
We saw one call away. So fast, so electrifying. He's one call away. Touchdown. Brees Hall. Call away. That's how we get it. We got a call away.
Attaboy. Rock out. Appreciate your grind. This is one of the best rap artists of our time. He's like a songbird of his generation. He sounds like an angel, the voice of an angel. Rock out. Appreciate you. Rock out to the moon.
To the moon.
I'll see you all tomorrow. I think says I'm a robot, potentially. Smitty, it was fun to call in earlier and debate. Fun show. Yeah, it was a great show. Smitty, super if it works. Yeah, Russell dropped a super chat. Russell says, bourbon, brother, it happens. That's fine, bro. You helped me, so it's all good, bro. And again, the monetization isn't in jeopardy as much anymore. I mean, still, if you dropped a bunch of bombs, I'm sure they would potentially hit the video. Here's another one from Russell. Smitty is looking straight looking like fantasy football. Morpheus tonight with the dome and shades. New segment, The Matrix. I appreciate you, Russell. You are the man. And thank you guys all for your super chats the entire night long. They always help out. They help keep the lights on. You guys absolutely rock. Thank you, Rock Out. for your wonderful chat. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm sure news will break. I'm sure I'll be live at some point. And if I can't get the video done tomorrow, I might wait till Monday to release it. But I have a bold prediction video dropping really, really soon. It's going to be 2 big, bad, bold predictions, and it's going to be one of the better videos premieres that we've dropped in a long time. So get ready for it. See you all tomorrow. We draft on Fridays and Saturday nights. So we drafted tonight. That means we'll draft tomorrow night as well. So not only will I see you at midnight, not only will I see you at midnight tomorrow, at midnight Eastern, you may see me on a breaking news video. You know what I'm saying? So I'll see you later. Smitty, go to sleep. You need more testosterone. Not sure if that's an underhanded compliment, but thank you, Noah. You're the man, says TMT. Awesome show, says TMT. Appreciate you. Ada, appreciate you. It was fun earlier. Smitty, check the Discord. Ada, I'll try. It's going to be really hard, bro. Just being honest, going back to find that draft and just doing it. Well, I'll see what I can do. No promises, Ada. Or you can call up and read off your quarterbacks versus mine sometimes. Smitty, did you touch on the success of Purdy surgery? We did earlier on the breaking news show where it talks about Tua. Go to the Tua thumbnail video, bro. It's about 2 or 3 videos back. The thumbnail with Tua. I talk about Purdy on that one. Go check it out. Fitz, appreciate you. A-Rod tomorrow, maybe, bro. Peace out.
It's time for some revenge, baby. Revenge tour, revenge tour. Revenge tour, revenge tour.